5 days and y'all get the assumptions and assuming that I'm dead. Guys, I'm not dead. Guys, I just want to say something real quick. When I don't upload, I promise you I'm not dead. Alright? I get it. Y'all like the videos. Y'all love the series that we've been doing. But I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I've actually literally been streaming every day on Twitch. I've had a good time.
Hey, what do you say? He said change the title. What's the title, bro? I don't know how to work this shit. My first stream in 3 years. What do you say on y'all here? What do you say on y'all niggas here? What the title is?
For the very first time, we are... Today is...
Surprise trader once again. I think.
And when you take these people again, who, for all intents and purposes, are in a dark spot in their life, Spears has figured out how to maybe manipulate it.
Doesn't tell the truth.
You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to make a song for her, bro. Hey, now this is good. This is cool. This is good enough. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. I got nobody for prom. Haven't done this in so long.
But he don't do that.
Some days, all you want is an escape into sheets.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely and have Dawn, breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
So I'ma just put it in a song. Sakura, will you come along? A long time since we talked. Come on.
Don't need to ask for Rellos, none of that.
Come with me to prom. Alone, I've been so alone. I need some high note, bro. I need a high note. Give me some of your to prom.
Oh, wait.
Come with me to prom. To prom. I asked your sister for approval.
sure fucking out.
I ask your sis for approval. I just wanna take you out for some noodles. If you say no, it'll be brutal. Wait, oh shit. That's a threat! Yo, I gotta chill. Please don't do me like Naruto. And don't cheat on me, Dr. Lupo. Fuck Toronto VCT. Just come to Houston with me. Let's just be prom king and queen. Straight out of a Disney scene. When I first met you, I didn't have a clue. We bonded like some glue. We bonded like some glue. It must be deja vu. My eyes were set on you. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. I asked your sis for approval. Oh!
They said just see you everywhere.
So
there are very few symbols in the world as iconic as WWE Championship belts. Be it the legendary Winged Eagle Championship, the Big Gold, or the classic Intercontinental Championship, WWE World titles have always represented the pinnacle of pro wrestling.
WWE World Heavyweight Title.
But have you ever wondered who actually makes these belts and how exactly are these belts made? Well,
why is my feed? Okay, this proves I'm not gay. Okay, if I was gay, my feed would be all dudes. Ready? Let's see how many dudes are just when I scroll a little bit, okay? Just to prove to you I'm not gay. One girl. Left. There's no way. There's.
this is what happened to every forgotten Aiden Ross guest. This is what happened to every forgotten Aiden Ross guest. Starting with Tory Lanez, who on June 18th, 2021 would join Aiden's stream only for chat to immediately demand a freestyle.
We gotta freestyle. We have to freestyle now. We want us to freestyle. Alright, we gotta freestyle.
Tory gave one of the best freestyles right on the spot. This freestyle will never die. He rapped history, and he didn't even realize what he did in this minute. That was dope as fuck. Which makes what happened next almost unbelievable. Because less than 2 years after spitting heat in Aiden's room, that same guy was sitting in a courtroom hearing the word guilty. Because on December 23rd, 2022, Tory was convicted for shooting Megan Thee Stallion back in July 2020. 3 felony counts, guilty on all.
Today, a jury of 7 women and 5 men decided rapper Tory Lanez's criminal fate. Guilty, guilty, guilty on assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a concealed, not registered firearm in a vehicle, and discharge of a firearm with gross negligence.
The same dude going viral on Aiden's stream was now facing 22 years in prison.
Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion during an argument. The DA's office says Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, shot Megan's feet during an argument in the Hollywood Hills July 12th. The 28-year-old's...
As one fan put it, Fro was killing the bars, and now he behind him. And in August 2023, he was officially sentenced to 10 years without the possibility of parole.
Musician Tory Lanez, convicted of shooting rapper Megan Thee Stallion, sentenced to 10 years in prison. A judge in Los Angeles handing down that sentence today, culminating a case that filled gossip pages and polarized the music industry. Lanez was found guilty last year of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot during an argument in 2020.
And on August 5th, 2024, Aiden would call him from jail. Tory was highly positive, talking how he is improving himself while incarcerated.
How are you doing, bro? Genuinely.
Nah, no funny, man. Like, I'm great. Like, I know that a lot of people sometimes, like, when they hear prison or they hear, like, somebody, like, down, they think, like, in a corner somewhere, like, bawling his eyes. I'm really good. Like, I'm in a great space mentally. I'm looking better than I've ever looked. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out. I'm really just bettering myself in every single way. You know what I'm saying? I just graduated high school, by the way. Enrolled in college. You feel me? I never thought I'd do that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm taking this moment and I'm taking advantage over everything that's good. Like, I'm a high school dropout that just graduated high school. Like, that's matters to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's the small things that just have me feeling good about this life right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro.
While behind bars, he kept dropping music. In March 2025, he released a full album titled Peterson, recorded entirely in prison. On May 12, 2025, Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times inside the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi by another inmate. He suffered collapsed lungs and had to be rushed to emergency care. It was life or death, but he is now recovering.
We are back now with a violent attack in prison on the rapper who shot another rapper, Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times by another inmate at a California prison. He suffered 2 collapsed lungs, but we are told he is now breathing.
And the news left Aiden completely shocked.
I'm gonna go up Tory's Instagram. Let me see real quick. Tory was stabbed 14 times. Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times, including 7 on his back, 4 in his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own despite being in pain. He is talking normally. Wow. 14 times?
Through all of this, his fan base stayed loyal. Some still claim he was wrongfully convicted.
And they say a bodyguard for Megan Thee Stallion has come forward saying he heard her say that she fired the weapon, not Lanez.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun.
Others believe it was karma, but no one can deny his downfall was violent, dramatic, and public. During a Full Send podcast, Aiden later reflected on the situation.
I see you're rocking the Free Tory shirt. Are you keeping in touch with him at all?
Tory called me during my boxing event last. I wanted to say something about him during the Trump stream, but it didn't really make sense from certain people that were overhearing what I was going to talk about on stream because he's a Canadian resident. But Free Tory, I know he didn't do what everyone's accusing him of doing. It's obvious. If it is, I mean, show the bullet hole. You know what I mean? Like at that point, it's like show the bullet hole. You know he didn't shoot you in the foot, but he'll get freed. He's a Toronto legend. Toronto legend. Yeah. He's a great human being. Cracked the best freestyle of all time on my stream. He checks up on me when I'm not doing well. Yeah. He's just a great dude, bro. And he's shining in there. He's gonna shock the world.
While Tory was busy making headlines for all the wrong reasons, Pammy Baby was quietly making her debut in Aiden's life that would shape his content and relationships. On April 2021, Pammy Baby made her first appearance on Aiden's live stream. The duo quickly became a fan favorite couple, sharing their relationship publicly and engaging audiences with their on-stream chemistry. Their appearances together marked a significant period in Aiden's content creation journey.
Like more than a friend?
Yeah.
Alright, fire. I'm gonna wrap this up and hit you back.
Or just come to my room.
Okay. I'm gonna see you.
Steady calling my phone. Steady calling my phone.
However, by October 2022, the couple announced their breakup.
You haven't done anything of note since I've seen you.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend broke up.
Why did you and your girlfriend break up?
Okay, so hear this. We broke up. I just feel like it was more of an outgrown type of thing. We both wanted different things.
And shortly after, Pammy Baby launched an OF account, which stirred controversy among fans and other streamers. Aiden Ross reacted to this new development during a stream, expressing his disapproval.
Wow, that's crazy. And I don't even know what to say right now, bro.
In November 2022, Aiden rage quits a stream after reacting to a clip of fellow streamer Mizkiff making a comment about Pammy Baby starting an OF.
Me and Pammy are going to do a buy one get one.
Fast forward to October 2023, Pammy Baby was featured in Larry's music video, Cancer. Aiden reacted to the video during a stream, expressing his discomfort and telling both Larry and Pammy Baby to find God.
Fraud, holy shit. Listen, bro, I'm gonna just say this shit right now, right clear here, because I already know. I watched this shit. I woke up, I had a lovely morning today. I woke up and I was really productive. Most productive I've been in weeks and months. I'm gonna say this right now, loud and clear for everybody. Pammy, find God. Find God. Larry, you especially, find God.
In the same month, streamer Neon confronted Pammy at a party, attempting to provoke her. Aiden Ross criticized Neon's behavior, calling it super corny, and advising against involving his ex-girlfriend for content.
Yeah, this shit's just corny to me, bro. It really is. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? It's super corny. Because when Neon called me on the phone, he say, "Oh, I did it for a clip." Like, bro, like, it's real life sometimes, bro. You gotta really worry about. Like, this is real life. Walking up to your ex's, your man's ex, it's just super fucking weird. So I checked him up on that. He knows. He just did it. He's like, "I just did it for a clip, bro. You should see it. Shit, tears in your eyes, bro. It was pussy." But I told him, bro, sometimes, man, it's just not all about getting a clip, all right?
On February 1st, 2024, FaZe Banks revealed that Aiden and Pammy still have a boyfriend.
Pammy the first night in the crib while she had a boyfriend.
And on March 8th, 2024, he later confirmed this live on stream.
So I would go my ex when she had a boyfriend. Does that make me a bad guy? No. Makes her a bad girl.
You want me to be honest though?
Later in a clip, Aiden talked about a relationship where he believed a girl, possibly Pammy, almost used him.
So, you wanna know something? I was with this girl for a long time. I thought I was gonna get married. And she told me that she had a plan to leave me after I paid for her college. And she told like somebody. That hurt, bro. But I was over her, I was over the relationship, but that hurt when I found that out like a year or two later. That shit really hurt, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
As of now, Pammy continues to maintain a presence on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, sharing content with her followers. While Pammy stirred up drama in the background, Ava stepped into Aiden's stream and instantly became part of one of his most chaotic moments ever. On August 30th, 2021, Ava would come to Aiden's stream where she was set up on a blind date with Speed. The blind date was going perfectly fine.
I live in a whole different city. I live in a whole different state. I came from all the way from Hawaii to LA. So obviously I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have no female to talk to, to vent to. Yeah.
With Speed, for the first time asking real questions, actually listening, even thanking Aiden for setting it up. It was almost normal.
Oh, wow.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums. So you can enjoy the food you love.
not gonna lie, I love you so much, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really was looking for females in LA, man. So I'm happy as fuck, bro. And I really, bro, for putting me on in this shit. That's what I want to say beforehand. But don't respect. So you leaving me alone.
To him, this wasn't a funny stream. He thought this could actually go somewhere. And when he realized he was wrong, he snapped.
I'm taking you as a fucking joke, dog. Fucking tired of y'all, man. Relax, let's go. Oh, man.
The situation escalated when he made an impulsive announcement on his own stream, declaring he was gay and dating Ava before abruptly ending the stream.
Because anybody, like, in temperatures of my shoes, a lot of people don't want to date me because I'm trying to
I'm about to say it, y'all.
It's kind of like, like, he's just a past friend.
Right.
Aiden, I talk to him here and there. We here and there, like, because he always gives me little opportunities. Like, Andrew Tate, I got live with him.
Yeah, I was
When
like-
I live a Zoom call with him. And
Right.
It was really nice. He didn't disrespect me or nothing.
She also suggested that streamers sometimes included her in content to create viral moments, leading to off-camera apologies when things went too far.
I think they want to do an interview with, like, trans women because, I'm not gonna lie, they seen how viral. So I feel like Aiden's trying to create another Speed with Neon. I feel like you see, like, it's all the same thing just with Neon. Like, Speed was, like, blowing up, then he brought a trans in, which is me. Threw us in together, and then, kind of, like, made us, like, do a fake relationship to see how big it was. But then, we went along with it, and then, like, I didn't get disrespected or nothing. Even if I, like, did a little bit, he always told me off camera he was playing around. Like, he apologized off camera.
Since then, Ava has grown her online presence, becoming a social media influencer and adult content creator with over 389,000 Instagram followers. While Ava stirred controversy with her chaotic stream moments, Tiana Trump took things even further, going viral just days earlier with one of the wildest guest appearances Aiden's ever hosted. On August 9th, 2021, former adult film star Tiana Trump made a memorable appearance on Aiden Ross's Instagram live e-date session, drawing over 100,000 viewers. From the start, the energy was chaotic. Aiden even jokingly asked Tiana if she'd be interested in a threesome with him and his then-girlfriend, Pammy.
What do I do? Just go in there and say what?
Would she ever have a threesome? Don't say who with though. Just ask general question first. Don't scare her.
I gotta. Amy, I'm live. Okay, I have a question. Would you ever have a threesome? But would you ever? No.
The E-Date later moved to Twitch, where Tiana interacted with Aiden's guests and moderated the discussion, which mostly consisted of awkward flirting attempts.
I've been waiting to see you all my life, you heard? Like, all my life. Now we face to face now. What's up? Where you from?
Indiana.
Oh, you from Indiana? Oh, what? Oh, word?
I like how crazy you are.
Yeah, talk to me. I'm real crazy. I'll fuck you, toss you in the air, leave you there.
Oh, I need the neck. I gotta find out why she the girl go.
Okay.
Jimmy. I'm gonna let your skirt and write my name on your butt cheeks because I'm gonna claim it as mine. You're gonna have a license with my name on it. Yeah.
Kai was winning the date competition.
The guy and girlfriends to go.
You like the same thing before you did? Hell no. Ain't shit to say.
And on August 31st, 2021, Aiden, Soulja Boy, Speed, and others met Tiana in person. his top 5 adult film stars, which he did instantly.
Who are your top 5 favorite couples?
You.
Nah, I hate when they like have to start with me. Like, it's cool.
Alright, to be honest.
Speed then challenged.
Hey, Draco. I'm not doing the dance, y'all.
While Tiana's appearance was chaotic, but mostly lighthearted, Mia Francis brought a whole different energy, turning a simple blind date into one of the most uncomfortable and controversial moments on Aiden's stream. Back on July 29th, 2023, Aiden set up a blind date between OF model Mia Francis and 16-year-old Speed.
Alright, let's get it started then. Let's get it cracking.
Maybe.
Hey, don't cheat. Yeah, don't be weird. We're ready.
Sit.
Bro, shake my hand, bro. This fine, bro. My hand, bro.
That's actually me.
I just got here.
It's actually me, yeah.
No.
That's me.
Yo! I know you ain't just kissed, bro. Oh,
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
The setup was intended to be lighthearted, but the significant age gap led to awkward interactions. Francis's behavior was perceived as snobbish, causing Speed to become emotional during the stream.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19, by the way.
19.
By the way. Sorry. Well, what's wrong with that, man?
So young.
How old are you? God damn.
I'm a woman. I'm a whole woman.
Yeah, but I'm a man, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 19.
It don't matter.
Grown-ass man.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know? You feel what I'm saying, man? Shit.
When Speed was trying to get to know her, she was being a little tight with her answers.
How much do you weigh now?
How much do I weigh? Why do you want to know how much I weigh? I think I weigh 130.
Damn, so what is your body type, man?
Don't worry
He's
about
trying to get a gauge, like, that's what
Just
you
trying to get-
like. What you
Yeah, he's trying to get a physique.
Okay.
You could just kind of like describe it for him.
Okay, I'm 5'4", 5'5", 130 something. I'm Latina, brown hair. Is there something you're looking for in a woman?
No, I'm not. Alright, okay. You know what? Let me say
You
to the
know.
point. Okay, you know what? Are you thick?
Let me help you out. You just ask a question to get to know
Is
it.
your ass fat?
That's all he cares about.
Oh, listen. Listen.
Just ask her. Look,
Big Latina.
No, you gotta get to know her. No, you don't. Listen, man. Just ask, get to know her. You won't see her later.
You gotta get to know her.
And Mia kept it going when Speed asked her this.
What is your dream date?
My dream date is not this, opposite of this.
And things got harder when it was Mia's turn to ask questions, but luckily Zeus was there to help Speed.
What's your favorite? Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist is Patrick.
Phone number 8.
You probably know who he is. But who's your favorite artist?
Mine would have to be. I love The Weeknd.
Okay,
I love The Weeknd.
Have you been to a weekend concert?
No, I'm not.
Hey, maybe you can take us one.
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I actually know The Weeknd personally. That's my cousin. So yeah, I probably can get you a little connection if you want to meet him. You know, just hit me up.
Hey, okay.
Now Speed started getting real emotional due to how he was being treated on the stream.
Bro,
She can see it.
I'm by the hoodie, the shape of the hoodie and everything.
Yeah, you got.
let's continue. Let's try to come on, man.
So you're not gonna rush this. If you don't want to ask me questions, then don't.
You want to take over the blindfold? By the way, what is your Capricorn sign?
You know what? I'm gonna leave.
You are?
I'm gonna leave.
Really? You want a beard?
No, okay.
You know what? I'm done, man. You know, I'm done.
But Aquarius, are they emotional? I don't think so.
And after Speed took off the blindfold, Speed made it known he wasn't feeling her energy at all and requested her to leave, and it was clear her ego got hurt.
Need some help?
No, let's just let him do it.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want you now.
Sorry, I'm so tired and emotional.
I'm not emotional. I just don't want you.
No. I'm gonna go home and cry.
She was rude as fuck and extremely condescending. They were pretty much bullying him the whole time. I've been treated like this before and it sucks. Completely uncalled for. Big ass W for Zeus. Viewers criticized the stream, labeling it a failure and expressing concern over Speed's treatment. Nah, Aiden taking a massive L on this one. He kept saying he got Speed's back, but the way he was going along with what she was saying and letting her subliminally talk down to Speed, that was not a real friend who's got his back. Disappointing. viewers flooded the chat with comments commending Zeus for his supportive role during the most uncomfortable moments. Zeus is the big brother that Speed needs. Much respect to him, friends like those are hard to find. Following the incident, Mia Francis faded from Aiden's content, and the blind date remains a controversial moment in his history. While Mia Francis brought tension and controversy, Lil Uzi Vert delivered one of the most legendary collaborations Aiden Stream has ever seen. On November 2nd, 2021, Lil Uzi Vert pulled up to Aiden's stream, and what followed was one of the wildest collabs Aiden ever had. Uzi would go live with him and dye his hair on stream. But things didn't stay calm for long. Chat started spamming sus comments, and Uzi began to freak out.
Hey Aiden, can you hook me up with a discount for your sister's own? Hey Uzi, thank you for helping my social stigma. The only way I've been able to talk to people is through music, and especially yours.
That's love, right?
Stigma in your mouth, Uzi baby. Love you.
I ain't gonna lie. You got these people like this.
Why do you guys, why do you say that? That's not true at all.
He asked Aiden if he should get a piercing and tattoo, but when Aiden threw the question to chat instead of deciding like a man, Uzi punched him in the chest.
I think Aiden should get a piercing too.
I'll do it. Let's do it for a stream. And a tattoo. I'll tattoo every moment.
Bro, and stop saying let's do it for a stream. Let's do it for life. I don't get it.
You do it for life. So what is it? What does that mean?
Who cares if they're watching? Just do it. They're gonna respect you.
Where should I get a piercing?
See what if... Oh, stop asking them shit. You just do it. Now you let them know what you're
Cameron, don't go out here.
I'm gonna get a...
Was never planning on it.
You guys can do about it. During the follow-up stream involving Kai, things got more heated when Aiden said some sus phrases. Uzi didn't like that at all, so he punched him again.
The dude is scary. Kai, huh? Can you get in trouble for that?
For what?
You know.
For what?
For riding with no license.
Yo, shut up, bro. Real shit. Shut up. Shut up.
Uzi continued to thrive as a rapper, releasing his third studio album, Pink Tape, in 2023, which included the hit single Just Wanna Rock. The track gained massive popularity, further cementing his status in the music industry. While Lil Uzi Vert brought chaotic energy that fans loved, the same can't be said for Demi Sucks, whose appearances blurred the line between content and real-life drama. On January 1st, 2024, Speed introduced Aiden to Demi.
Really? Oh, thank you, bro. How you doing? What am I supposed to do, bro?
What is this awkward? No, are you serious right now?
Bro, what do I do? Wait, is it 12?
Oh, it's 12.
A lot of fireworks.
And since then, Demi would appear in some of Aiden's streams. However, tensions rose when Aiden was seen on stream with other women, including a date with a blonde girl and a visit to a strip club. Demi reacted negatively to these events, expressing her disappointment and stating that such actions were not swag.
After having such a really fun time in class, and I open kick.com/addedboss, and I see, a beautiful blonde girl, and then I'm like, fuck, I can't watch this anymore. So then I, just took some time away from the stream, came back on, and saw that he was a strip club. Like, that was not swag.
The situation further escalated when Aiden accused her of leaking details about his new car during her own stream. This led to a heated on-stream argument on January 8th, 2024, where Aiden asked Demi to leave his house immediately, despite the late hour.
So, I really don't appreciate that you showed that, and I'm just gonna hereby ask you to leave and go home and fly home because that was really dope.
Alright, I'll leave tomorrow morning.
No, you're gonna leave tonight.
Tonight? How the fuck am I? It's 1 a.m.
It's not my problem. You're gonna figure it out.
Alright, got it.
However, on February 12th, 2024, rumors circulated on X claiming that Demi had cheated on Aiden with fellow streamer Silky.
No, they saying that's Demi right there. Jack, are you guys saying this is Demi in racing? Same shirt? Let me see.
No, that's stupid.
I think it actually is the same shirt, though. Look. Look. The big letters, look. I mean, bro, listen, bro. Last time I texted her, I tried to sit you down for the month. All my life. And I don't know.
In the clip, you can see Demi at an arcade with her friend Celine wearing the same shirt she had on in her gym picture. That same night, Celine also posted videos of them with Silky at the arcade, suggesting that Demi had flown to Miami instead of visiting her mom as she had claimed. This has led to speculation that she may have gone to cheat on Aiden, though there's no confirmation of this. Later, Demi addressed the situation during her stream.
I was really on my way to Miami because I missed my flight to home. After that clip that was in the comm with Celine or whatever, I was like, bro, you made everything look weird, like I'm trying to sit there and talk to you. That's not true. And I was like, you know what, it's a good idea if I don't go. So I changed my flight. I woke up, saw the comm, everyone was like, oh, she's trying to link with Sylvie, Not true. Like, this is weird. I don't want to put myself in a weird position.
Following the fallout, the relationship between Aiden and Demi deteriorated significantly, with both of them making public statements about their grievances. Aiden mentioned feeling betrayed with his post that read, "Silky and I spoke for an hour this morning before shit got posted. He told me the truth and told me everything I needed to know. I appreciate you, Silky. Leave Silky, Celine, and X, and everyone in the house out of it. They had nothing to do with it. They helped me because I was under the impression the person was with her mom. The hurt feeling I have has nothing to do with them. It's got everything to do with the other person, though I just pray for them and wish them nothing but the best. I'm for real, hurt shit's crazy." While Demi denied they ever dated and admitted to lying about the incident.
I have nothing to say. Literally nothing to say. Besides the fact that it's down in the dark come to light. Like, literally. Okay, everyone's saying I cheated. We were not dating. We never dated. We never were dating. I literally don't understand. We were not dating.
Since then, Demi has maintained a lower profile, focusing on her own streaming career. While the drama with Demi was finally starting to fade, Ryan Garcia stepped in, bringing a whole new kind of chaos, this time in the ring. On August 25th, 2023, Ryan Garcia made a memorable appearance on Aiden's livestream in a lighthearted yet intense 2-versus-1 sparring match at Box Art Gym in Miami. Garcia faced off against Aiden Ross and fellow streamer Neo. Despite the playful setup, Garcia didn't hold back, delivering powerful body shots that left both streamers momentarily winded.
Oh, shit! Neo! Oh my God. Come on. I can't breathe. You got the wind out. Give me 10 seconds. I'm up. Time out. No, we got this shit.
However, the camaraderie was short-lived. In April 2024, Garcia faced a significant setback when he lost to Gervonta Davis through a 7th-round knockout. This defeat not only impacted his boxing record, but also had financial repercussions for Aiden, who lost $150,000 betting on Garcia.
I'm sad. That really hurts, bro. Fuck everyone who voted on the hey, that's some bullshit, dude. All my life it is, dude.
But I didn't stream, bro, and Garcia lost. I'm really, what the hell's going on over here? Fuck blue shit. Trying to solve it.
The situation escalated in July 2024 when Garcia was expelled from the World Boxing Council, WBC, after making racially insensitive remarks during a live stream. With a tweet reading, "Exercising my authority as president of the WBC, I am hereby expelling Ryan Garcia from any activity with our organization. We reject any form of discrimination. I fear for Ryan's well-being as he has declined multiple attempts for our help with mental health and substance abuse." Adding to the controversy, Aiden commented on Garcia's mental state during a stream, suggesting he was experiencing a breakdown. These remarks sparked backlash, with fans accusing Aiden of insensitivity and speculating about his motives. While Ryan Garcia brought high-energy entertainment and body shots to the stream, Gorlock the Destroyer's appearance
Oh God, Gorlock.
the side of Aiden's content, one filled with harassment, controversy, and backlash. On May 17th, 2023, Aiden would host a stream with a transgender TikToker, Gorlock the Destroyer, Sneeko, and Neon. During the stream, Aiden brought Sneeko on, and he immediately began harassing her by calling her a man.
Payment is $2,500. Do you want to just split it with me?
Wait, he said his payment's $2,500?
Her. Do you want to split with me?
Wait, you're a girl?
Bro, chill, bro. Yeah, she is, bro. Okay? It's my girl. Shut up. You want to split with me?
What would you say to somebody that hasn't tried therapy before?
Just ask yourself. This nigga put belt to ass. This nigga don't care.
You have peace if you have good relations.
Famous around the world, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman. Not yet. Do you want to split with me or not?
Well, if it's your girl, then shouldn't you provide for him?
Oh my God, bro. Hey, her. And let me see. I'm trying to think. Cause it's all. Why are you upset? Relax. Come on.
Hey, we're all men here.
And taunting her for being transgender.
Okay, but when you
want to understand what the struggles, fully of what sister you're
not all because
fully
you're
go
not.
through.
Roll no, Sneeko, come on.
No, because you're never gonna have a period. You're never gonna give childbirth. You're never gonna be.
No, 100%, and that's something I completely understand.
So you're basically playing dress up. You're basically cosplaying as a woman.
Because
So
mentally in my brain, since I was even way before I transitioned, I've always been in my head. I was put your mouth.
Big ass cabinet. You talking about little?
Holy shit!
All right.
Your chin is like wobbling. What's wrong with you?
All right. Allie. Stop, Neon. Stop. What are you doing when you wake up? Allie, the first thing you do when you wake up.
Dress up like a woman.
All right, Sneeko, let her talk.
However, Sneeko and Neon will only increase the intensity of the disrespect.
Okay.
Oh no! Please go back to the other. Look at that angle.
I can't, bro.
Look at that.
Hold on. And what would you say you are, Allie? What animal? Because
You look like this.
I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and hand you hippo.
Oh no.
It's finished. Look this fat bitch. Wake up like that. How do you not? No, please tell me.
Bro,
How do you know this? Look, you're fat. Somebody.
No.
Somebody stop. You. Hippopotamus bitch.
Despite that, on August 4th, 2023, Gorlock would join another one of Aiden's streams, this time featuring Aiden and Charleston White. During the stream, Aiden introduced Gorlock as his girlfriend, but White wasn't convinced.
Who is this person you got over up? This is my girlfriend, Unc. Man, stop now. That's one of the, man, John, you doing that artificial intelligence when you done blew up somebody. No, Unc. This is really my girl. She really ain't that big. What do you mean? This is my, this is my girl, Allie, bro. Allie, say hi. He thinks you're fake.
Hi, Uncle.
Let me hook up the Wi-Fi. Hold up. Let me hook up, make sure the Wi-Fi hooked up. Hold up. Man, listen, as much money you got, you ain't got no real girlfriend like this. Man, look how big her back is. Just over there. Man, listen, this is artificial intelligence.
Charleston then began questioning whether Gorlock was even real, asking her to wave and stand up to prove it.
She's real, bro. Stand up. You want me to stand up? No, tell her to stand up. I'll tell her. She's not gonna stand up. She needs to stand up. We're not fucked up. You wake up. I don't, man, why you with me tonight, man? This ain't no real person. This is not a real human. This is an artificial intelligent robot. And y'all do what y'all was doing. She's literally real.
However, when he found out that Gorlock was trans, he immediately left the call.
I'm real. I promise I'm real. It's no AI. It's not a joke. I'm a trans woman.
But that wasn't the last time Gorlock faced mistreatment. The next meetup would prove far worse. On October 8th, 2023, Gorlock joined Aiden and Neon for a stream, only to endure brutal roast while the two laughed at the jokes made at her expense.
Can this fat loser do something? Isn't he paid to be on the stream? Eat someone already. NICCCCGUR tipped $1. This is next strong as JB 22,335 tipped $1. Tell that trans to turn back to
That was crazy.
JB 22,335 tipped $1. Tell that trans to turn back to
Were unhappy and completely disgusted with what had played out with comments like, "This much hate and insults could make someone suicidal. Very sad to see someone being treated this way. That's actually disgusting if you hate it. Imagine being humiliated and have to sit there throughout all of it. This is sick." And while Gorlock faced harassment on stream, Aiden's sister, Naomi Ross, was dealing with her own wave of backlash and online exploitation. On April 30th, 2021, Naomi and YouTuber Zia staged a scene that didn't appear until they were intimately involved.
Can we stop talking now?
All I did is get him to come up there, like, you let him put me on the room. So basically, you want me in the bed, and like, basically, you look like you can walk in the wall in the bed.
What's wrong with you and you? And I was expecting you to come downstairs after I told you 3 times.
You know, this money.
I see you busy times.
Aiden, unaware of the ruse, reacted with visible discomfort, only to later discover it was a setup by his sister in Zeus.
Steroid taking. Listen, let me go somewhere where the Twitch stream is not the room. Let me tell you something else, Zeus. Zeus, come upstairs, bro. Come up these stairs. Zeus, I will literally smack her. You ugly ass bitch. Zeus, you're not funny, bitch. I will smack her. You ugly bitch. Do it. Break the bricks off you, bitch. I will smack your head off you. Until Zeus, this one won't come out and ruin, bitch. You're not with my sister. Ugly ass bitch.
We got it. We fucking got it. Admit it. Admit it.
I'm gonna get Zeus back.
The prank significantly boosted Naomi's online presence. By November 2021, she launched into the web. Including prank videos and Twitch streams. However, in March 2023, during a live stream, Aiden was tricked by viewers into watching a video purportedly featuring Naomi in explicit content.
I'm not even joking, bro. That shit is just too far, bro. All shit aside, that shit is way too fucking far, bro. Y'all literally just went too fucking far with that down, bro. That's not even funny, bro. Y'all just literally showed me my naked sister. That shit is too far.
The clip was later identified as featuring Australian model Isabel Eleanor, not Naomi.
So, that picture is so funny because it's not me. But when I saw it, I literally shit my pants because it's the long hair, and from the side, it kind of does. My eyebrows are different, obviously, and like but like, it's not me. But whoever found the picture, I don't want to say like, oh, beautiful, right? It's not me.
despite the clarification, Naomi faced severe backlash, including death threats from viewers. She addressed the situation, expressing her distress over the incident.
You guys, I get so much hate already online because it's like, but like in person today, I was not public.
No, tell the story. You know, go ahead. What happened today?
I'm not gonna say where it was, but I've never in my life, like you guys, I get threats online, but I was actually out and somebody said to me, there's other certain words I can't say.
Say whatever you want.
Okay, comrade, your brother should be, otherwise we are going to. And it was like, and they, by the way, I'm so thankful I was not by my car, and the car just like took off.
What the
Yeah.
In February 2024, during a lie detector test on Sneaky's YouTube channel, Aiden admitted to watching more than 30 seconds of Naomi's OF content.
Have you ever watched more than 30 seconds of
Yes.
Oh my god, Ada, what the? Oh my god.
His admission was met with a lot of criticism, with many calling his behavior inappropriate. Even if he's joking, it's such a fucking weird and disgusting thing to joke about. That's why I think it's real, and if it's not, still fucked up. That man didn't even hesitate or think about it. It's like he'd been waiting for that to help him out in some way. I'm fucking mind blown, holy shit. Despite the tumultuous events, Naomi continues to maintain her online presence, engaging with her audience across various
This is Andary Duncan. Look.
What I get tired of every season, drives me crazy, are the pussies and the posers who come on the show because they think they want to be fighters. They get here, the cameras bothering them, they get nervous, they don't want to fight, they don't want to do this. The next 48 hours are going to be the most important 48 hours of your entire life. Because this season, you're going to fight your way out of the show. Did it. You fought your way into the house. 16 of you now going to move on. So congratulations and welcome to the Ultimate Fighter, boys. What do you do, Chipper? I'm
I don't have a driver's license or a job. 22.
Sure. I was 17 in the 9th grade. Who made fun of me? I'll tell you what, same reason. Your dumb ass ain't got no license.
Makes sense.
Alright.
Rampage is really cool. You make jokes with Rampage and he just makes jokes back at you. He doesn't get mad at all. He's just straightforward, nice guy. You know? He just likes to fight. Which is cool.
You want to look at him? At the weigh-ins, he's trying to talk. Usually people that talk like that are scared. It's not in it. You can't help it. You can't help it. Tim's kind of serious at the weigh-ins. He's like, through my eyes, it hurts you. I'm like, Jesus, Tim, chill.
It was either snap or tap. So I tapped. Well, I thought it was a great fight.
Middleweights Dante Rivera and Matt Riddle did plenty of trash talking over the course of their stint on The Ultimate Fighter. Tonight, that all comes to an end when these two up-and-comers settle the... Herb Dean, our referee, the beautiful leader, Barry Young, all here tonight. Spike. A talented wrestler with the brash confidence, 24 years old, Matt Riddle has grown up in public in the UFC. Only one of these players will take another step to the ladder tonight. Coming up next, Matt Riddle squares off against Demarcus Johnson, member of Ariani, Shondella. Are you ready? Are you ready? Matthew Riddle. That's it. I think that's it. This is covered up. That's it. It's all over. Control of his power. Big posture, ground pounds. Awesome performance by Matthew Riddle. Here's Joseph. All right, I'm here with a very happy Matthew Riddle. Matthew Riddle, fantastic performance tonight. You got to be happy with this.
I'm so happy with this jump. It couldn't happen at a better time in my life.
Congratulations, awesome victory.
Thank you, Joe.
Matthew Riddle, ladies and gentlemen.
The first time Matthew Riddle visited the UK to face Nick O'Shipshack back in 2009, he led to the first loss of his professional career. Tonight, Deep Waters returns to the British Isles with a three-fight unbeaten streak. As Matthew Riddle Sr., you see the 1-inch height advantage for Matt Riddle.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a
Beat his ass.
holding a professional record, 7 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. Matthew Deep Waters Riddle. For the winner by split decision, Matthew Deep Waters Riddle.
You know, to me, it's a miracle plant. You know, to the government, I guess it's against the law in some states or whatever. But where I'm from, in Nevada, here, it's legal. I'm a legal patient.
I think it might actually enhance you. And you could also argue that marijuana helps you absorb pain. It helps you deal with pain. It's a pain reliever. So you wouldn't want anybody to be able to fight on something that allows them to take more pain.
You know, it doesn't, and I also want to say, I don't want to fight high. You know, I'm not trying to smoke before I get in the cage, take a bong rip ringside. You know, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be able to use my medicine maybe 2 weeks prior to a fight so I get decent sleep during my training camp and things like that. You know just as well as anybody else, if you get hit in the chin, you're going to get knocked out. You know, it doesn't matter what you're on.
Dana, listen, every time we have somebody that ends up sideways with the UFC, they have 2 things in common. First off, they've always been released. Most recently is a young man who's given a huge opportunity, put on the Ultimate Fighter, put in the UFC time and time again. His name is Matt Riddle. What are your thoughts on this gentleman?
From 2011 to 2013, that guy was making $162,000 a year. Now understand this: the guy that fights on prelims. You know, does Matt Riddle sell any more tickets? Does he sell any more pay-per-views? The guy's fighting on the prelims. Then he comes out and says, all these, like, we treated him horrible, he's treated so horrible here. You were making $162,000 a year. He's making something like $52,000 or $54,000 a fight, and you fight 3 times a year. Now, the reason he's not in the UFC anymore is because he could not pass a drug test. The guy couldn't pass a drug test. You're so weak-minded and so addicted to marijuana that you couldn't stay off it enough to pass a drug test 3 times a year. Well, guess what, dummy? They drug tested the real world too. And I want to know where this rocket scientist is going to go and make $100-something thousand a year.
You know, I get this question a lot, and sometimes I'm like, oh, fuck that dude, Dana White, you know? Because he is an asshole. He was really cold-blooded towards me, you know? But he went the route he did, called me a loser and did all that. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Mr. White, you know? I don't think he has good business ethics. I don't think he does things properly. I don't think he treats people properly. I think a lot of people would agree with me. Here I got an ARP with a super safety. Gonna hit the first test shots. That motherfucker's loud.
Damn.
Here I got an ARP with a super.
This hits. This is the saddest thing I've ever done. It feels like I'm giving a funeral to my food.
Every time you eat or sip, you like go AFK. Like your brain disconnects.
I'm enjoying
I
myself.
can see that. It's great.
Can I not enjoy it?
It's good.
You know what it
It's
is?
funny.
I do like interact when I eat. I feel like I watch things when I eat.
Okay.
So this is like forcing interaction that I don't want to have.
It's like an iPad kid. That's what iPad kids do.
This hits.
iPad kid.
Yeah.
Good morning, babe. Let me know if you want to do a FaceTime on customs, or did you unlock my latest content?
I don't skip it, Rio.
I like Rio.
Fuck.
What is this?
It's currently 1 a.m. and I'm craving dates.
It's like a heat wave.
2 different streams of the Phase House. Dude, Kayvon's setup might be my favorite thing right now. Dude, this is so good. Yo, that's so fucking good. Holy shit. Play Chain together with Ray Ricard. Aren't they already literally playing?
3, 2, 1, go. What? Oh my god. Stop that! I will. Yeah, hold on. When I see you, I will.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brazil, fuck.
What is wrong?
Brazil, dumbass. You're Brazil, donkey.
I cannot take Ray seriously when he's yelling like that. I deadass cannot. Damn, send it to your. Oh my god, I have to explain this. I have some explaining to do. Can I explain? Can I explain? One. Okay, let me just let finish the No, can I explain, Agent?
But you know what that means, right?
No. No. Okay, can I explain? Can I explain? First of all, I would like to formally apologize to Agent 00. Okay, that's my goat. Okay, that's my goat. Can I explain why in that moment I made the decision to make that joke? Okay, can I explain? Let me explain. Because Because Emily and I have been friends for a long time, okay? If you don't know, we literally live together, all right? And I have noticed that in moments, Chad, now you know how the clips go, okay? You know how the clips go. And I know you've seen the TikToks, okay? I know you've seen it. Actually, I'm about to talk shit. I'm actually about to talk shit. I'm sorry. I'm talking shit. When I ever make a comment and I enact in any way against the shipping of my friends, Asian and Emily, okay? If I do that, the TikTok comment section turns into Cinna is a jealous ex-girlfriend who really doesn't want them to be together because of this. Okay, it's like a full real thing. I've seen it and it's so common. Well, let me paint you an image. Oh my god, did I screenshot her profile? Because I dead ass, I should put her on blast. I read, okay, real, this is a real comment section. I read a comment section on a TikTok.
Oh shit.
That was, I don't have a screenshot. I thought I sent it to somebody, but I didn't.
Femcel. Elf Femcel.
It was breaking down how Emily and I are actually at odds now.
Oh my god.
Pedaling that mug.
Do you have an extra seat?
I know that junk. Work on. They got an ATM right here. Bro, we low key supposed to be on these bitches right now. Why ain't no cap? Man, let me see. Look, we on walk.
Style and substance in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR plus 2,600 total value on this Sierra 1500 model.
These are the craziest times Duke Dennis has broken character.
Me boy, you.
I'm just saying, let me see, bro. Pause it. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Have a good night.
Bro, I'm praying right now, bro.
We have to start things off with the time Duke had to stand on business during a stream because while he was talking with chat, he heard a noise from inside the house. He quickly got his strap ready in case he had to smoke somebody. He let everyone know that he was just kidding, but things got serious after he heard the noise a second time.
Hey,
I did definitely put them up on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's move on straight to one of the most emotional moments Duke has ever had during stream, which made him the most times during streams has been due to people being way too annoying, forcing him to shut them down. Like this one time when he was sharing a spiritual moment with one of his fans who wanted to bless him.
Dear Lord Jesus, come into my heart, forgive me of my sins, cleanse me, renew me, and make me whole.
But he had to break character and cut it short to shut down this one annoying dude who kept asking him for a picture.
Fill me with your Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit.
Bro, I'm praying right now, bro. I'm praying right now, bro. Just come, you know what I'm saying?
Duke also broke character while playing Call of Duty because Ray wouldn't keep quiet and made him die a lot of times. So Duke had a very valid crash out.
Okay, bro, I need you. Can I do it? I want to say, Odin. Y'all say Odin?
What want to play with?
Odin, that's the game. Odin. See, I'm right now.
No! Hey, Ray.
And Rakai is another streamer Duke had to crash out on and put in his place for being way too annoying. All of this happened during the AMP pool party because Rakai wasn't even invited in the first place. So Duke had to kick him out when he saw through his awful disguise since he was drunk and not in the mood to be dealing with it.
Oh my God, girl, you beautiful. Body team. You beautiful too. Hey. Hey, how y'all doing? What? No. Hey, listen. Listen. No, listen. We can talk. Listen. Man, let's talk. Huh? Oh, listen. Let's talk. Huh? Listen, bro. No, listen, I'm not Rakai. Listen, first off, talk him up. You sweating like a alright? That's number one. What are you doing? We told you couldn't go. And guess what? I'm still in the use. You think Kyle not gonna know this shit? You're in a big trench stroke in June. What the fuck are you doing? Listen, bro, it's not me, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You just said it's not my name is DeMarcus. You just said it's not me. I said,
Not even Kai has been safe from Duke bringing down the law when they make him break character. There's this one time Kai was being way too loud while playing GTA RP, so Duke had to barge in and put a stop to it, since he couldn't even sleep because of the noise.
Now, you know what? Being a dad that's over 300 pounds is gonna be crazy. Yes, you are, bro. Think so, bro? Yes. Like you know, like the fact that like.
Send his all back to D-Block where it's quiet. Not jokes. Get that content and we not hear.
Not my mouse.
ASMR whispering.
There's a gym. For what?
See, bro.
Is he gonna end my stream?
I'ma show some more love to pronounced by she right first time. Hope you hit 50K soon, Gango. But FR though, remember the name Jamil Sadberry.
What?
Oh, what you acting like that for, bro?
Wait, what you gonna do?
I'm just saying. Let me see, bro. You paused it.
Down gamey.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Have a good night.
But things were way wilder during the 2022 AMP war because Kai took things way too personal by blowing up Duke's D-Block sign, even going as far as to dancing on top of it.
Light it! Like this. Back up.
Hold on, be crazy. Hold on. Damn.
So he had to clap back by going off on Kaizen J poster since he was tired of all the disrespect.
Yo, chill. Not the MJ poster, please, bro. No, bro, what's up? Yo. We not doing that. Stay right here.
On God, it's gonna be him. The NAP on God.
You may go find everything you want 30 minutes. No.
I'm not even gonna say that, bro. I'm gonna try to act calm. I'm gonna act calm, bro. I just said we gonna replace it with that.
He's sitting here and act like this man haven't been teasing me for the past.
Boom!
Now to the blow his down. Now I'm in the wrong. I was in the wrong for grabbing his flag. I didn't know how serious that was to him. I'm gonna go break something else that's less significant than the flag. I'm breaking something though. Cause I don't know.
Y'all dragging it right now. Dragging it right now.
You was getting
bro, y'all dragging it, bro.
You was getting sturdy on my son.
Another time Duke had to go off on one of his friends for being disrespectful was when he was out in the city with some of the other members of D-Block. And one of his guys thought it would be funny to mess with a homeless man by asking him for money.
Bro, what the this got going on? You asking for $1? You a goddamn cheese ball. You see, this is the dirt job.
You want to ask a homeless man for $1? He's homeless for a reason. So Duke had to tell him how it wasn't cool at all, and even went as far as to finding the man and blessing him for the bad moment they put him through.
This is the dirt that I be dealing with on and you think this is funny, bro? Hey, I fucked you. Yeah, it was a got you for $1? Yeah. Disrespect for what? I guess they tried to be funny. You need some money. I knew, but I mean, 20 balls. Wow. Yeah. I ain't wanna. Yeah, you have a. They gonna give.
If you don't want Duke Dennis to break character, then you shouldn't be trying to record him in public like this guy did at the airport. A random girl also made him break character during his trip to Vegas because while he was streaming around at the hotel, she approached him as if they were friends, since she was being followed by a creepy dude and wanted to shake him off.
Now you can, yeah. Like, I'm the one that's supposed to be like all apart. Yeah. Right? Like, he's 24. 24, yeah, you're 32. 29. Hi. Oh. Good, how are you? Right? But yeah. See you in the morning. Peace.
So handsome.
However, the craziest time Duke has broken character during a stream has got to be when he addressed the rumors of him having 8 kids and a bunch of baby mamas. Since his family is a topic he will never bring up in public,
8 kids!
This is to him.
8 kids!
I done told y'all that it's certain parts of my life that I just don't want to share with y'all. I'm never ever going to post my family. That includes everybody except for my brother, probably. My brother is the only person in my family that I will post. Anybody else, I'm not posting it. So I'm sorry if you feel obligated or entitled to like be a part of, you know what I'm saying, my life in that way. Everything that y'all doing right now, it's like proving me right. For like 3-4 days, I've been watching y'all, you know what I'm saying, post 8 pieces. I've been watching y'all post incorrect 8 pieces. That big, you know what I'm saying?
And he also had to stand on business during his time at the Streamer University since he was a professor and couldn't tolerate any nonsense from the students, especially from those he didn't know like that. Like when he was visiting the dorms, but Ray and Toda started getting way too zesty for his liking, so he had to put them both in their places.
Hi, boy. Me? I'm gonna have my phone. You boy? Me, boy?
Oh, look at this. Yeah, okay, hey, say sorry. I'm sorry, my friend. But Duke had to contain himself to not break character when a random girl had him in a headlock in front of his chat.
I need this. I'm talking to my son. Smaller to be sent in. I don't know how to do it.
What the fuck do you mean by this? What do you mean you need it smaller, yeah? You don't know how to send an email?
Good thing he managed to keep his cool and didn't immediately jump on her. However, he didn't hold back when it came to shutting down his own chat for body shaming women. This happened while Duke was doing a chill stream and video chatting with a couple girls, but a lot of people in his chat began making fun of one of the girls and making her extremely uncomfortable when she realized they were talking about her.
It's the way I talk. I'm not going to chase someone over the phone. You asked me for help.
You responded in 1 minute?
Hold up.
But you wouldn't let that slide and broke character to go off on everyone who made the girl feel that way. Jason Donovan knew how to treat a woman.
Bro, I want y'all to know. I'm keeping on the 100. I want y'all to know I seen it, I felt it. Y'all feel confidence because she was reading the chat. I hate it. I hate it. This cool. This is cool. But guess what? If y'all
It's so lame.
Mamas was on the camera.
Oh, because you got an Indian dude on the phone. Girl, please.
Y'all, this why y'all don't get nowhere in life. Because y'all negative and nasty and goddamn rude and mean. Put your big thing on the screen.
And if the motherfucker ain't smart, you ain't gonna have both pictures in it.
Y'all weird, bro. Y'all don't know how to talk to people. Y'all don't know how to talk to people. Y'all don't know how to talk to women. All y'all do is sit in streamers' chats and goddamn beat you all day and goddamn want to come up to me after you do. Give me some Riz tips. Riz tip of the day. Check the fuck. Don't say nothing.
That is nothing compared to when someone stole Duke's rare $200,000 Hellcat while he wasn't looking, and he was able to find it thanks to it having a tracker.
And I stole my black coat. And I stole my Hellcat and I got a track on it. So instead of walking out saying, wait, I swear to God, I'm like, I don't know about the Hellcat.
Oh my God, you make no, dude.
Take a photo of that one.
When it was being weird, what find out where I live and slip out of my car, I should have been more, bro.
The dude who took the car even had the audacity to take the car to his house and consider to eat before leaving the scene.
Photos. Well, you're making it seem so fucking stupid.
Well, this ain't mine.
This shit makes no sense. And unintelligent, bro. I don't get it.
What made it even crazier was that
I just walk out there for a second and I already know what the problem is.
videos of them sleeping under Duke's Jeep right out.
Upload 2 pictures. Click on 2 files.
Video sleeping under my car.
This nigga's mad.
Video sleeping under my car.
Holy shit.
First of all, he made keep it. He said that video went up all around my house. It never was happening before he made the video, but ever since he made the video, somebody trying to stick in my Jeep. They were sitting in my Jeep making YouTube videos.
Another time Duke broke character involving a car was when he was the target for one of Duke's pranks, because he set off to get every single AMP member with Coca-Cola and Fanta. So when it was Duke's time to be the target, he just sat in silence as he accepted his fate, but not without crashing out against Phantom and storming off since he wasn't in the mood to have his whip covered in soda.
Oh, bro. I just threw everything. If my AirPods don't work no more, you buy me some AirPods.
And speaking of AMP members crashing out on stream, Kai had to shut down a crazy fan who wanted to farm a clip off of him. An agent went off on a streamer for breaking into his room during Streamer University. So click this video to see the craziest times AMP members have shut down disrespectful guests.
SoFi helps me get my money right to achieve my ambitions. It's like saving for a better swing. Loosen that grip. With SoFi, I earn more money on my money and pay no account fees. Plus, I'm investing in my game. SoFi can help fund all your ambitions. No matter how ambitious. Bank with SoFi to score a higher APY and an epic welcome bonus. SoFi, get your money ready.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect. Like buy a double cheeseburger for $2 and add a McChicken for $1. Because being able to take the little brother out is a big deal.
I'm still irritated. I got woken the fuck up. Listen, I'm supposed to be happy. This shit good.
These are moments AMP members have shut down disrespectful guests.
No! It's not yours.
No, I'm gonna politely ask you. Get out of here, guys.
And first we have to start with Agent, because he had one of the wildest crash outs during Streamer University to teach No Limit Jay a lesson. All this happened during one of the campus wars during the event, when Jay thought it was a good idea to raid Agent's black market after he left his room door open.
No? You say no black market.
Let's just say that. Hold on. Take everything in this box.
But as soon as Agent found out, he came running to put a stop to it by wildly going off on Jay and his friends.
What is Jay?
After it all went down, Jay went to personally apologize for it, but Agent pressed him for doing way too much just for content, since he could have leaked Agent's info while barging into his room.
No, but look, I didn't think this was actually your personal room. They said black market. They said Asian black market. They said this room. So I came up here. That's things. No, I know, but I'm not. You know, there's multiple rooms. It's that. You came in here and on some content. I did. I busted in the room. If I'm in a room, I'm saying, right. You come in here with that camera, you gotta think, oh, we just minimized it. My analytics is up. No, I didn't come here. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I understand that. You're right. You didn't know where this stuff was, right? You're right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't come all in these rooms like that. I was speaking around, and then we walked in. Let me share some intel with you, man. I swear. There's lines, bro. No, you're right. Cross the line. You're right. I feel violated. You're right. And I'm sorry for that.
That's nothing compared to when Agent had to deal with a guy who almost drove into his car while backing up a rental car during his Hawaii trip, leading to a massive crash out and a huge altercation.
Make sure y'all subscribe. I know you see me backing up. What's wrong with you, dumb? Uh-oh, game time. You're supposed to stop it from backing up while I park. Say that to my face. You coming back? What? Try me like I'm. Hey, spin back. Oh, see what it is. You got a kid in the car. See me backing up while I'm parking. Drive straight. So I stop because the responsible guy I am. He's not about to spin. He's not about to talk to me like that. Get out of here. Okay.
Now let's move straight to Kai Cenat, because he's had some of the craziest and most disrespectful guests during his streams, and he's not been shy about shutting them down. Like this time when he went out to eat, and a random fan tried to be funny with him by doing something crazy after Kai asked for some hand sanitizer.
I'll give you hand sanitizer for a bit. That's crazy. You guys are show me.
So Kai had to shut him down for trying to do way too much just to try and be funny.
I don't want to take a pic, bro. No way you just ran to the bathroom, put soap on your hand. First of all, you lied about having hand sanitizer. You went to the bathroom, put soap on your hand, and rubbed it on my hand right before I got to eat. Yeah, you just went in the bathroom, put soap on your hand, and without asking me, you just rubbed it on my hand.
He even had to shut down one of his fans during the American Music Awards, since he kept bringing up Kanye West to try and cause a scene due to their previous history and the stuff he was posting on Twitter. But Kai wasn't about to let it happen.
We'll let this guy in here. Yeah! Hey, where's Kanye? We want to say we love you. We love you for being outspoken regardless, because it's America, and I think it's a great thing to live in a free country. Don't you, Guy? I think it's a free country.
So you really hopped on my sleeve, knowing my influence.
Yeah.
So come on here and say that.
I think he's a great guy that at the end of the day, you have a dialogue with him.
That's what I'm going to say. I think I would have protect my energy.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going
to politely ask you, get out of here, guys.
Well, we think it's good to have free opinion.
I get it, but I don't want that. Whatever you got going on, you deal with that. Thank you for your service. Weirdo, bro. People are really out here weird, and I see through so much people. They be trying to set people up for sad.
And we also have to talk about the taxman himself, since Phantom has had to go off on some guests who are being way too disrespectful. Like during his time in the Sideman reality show, where he was competing with it.
I'm running that down. Don't try and violate my thing again, brother, please.
But nobody violating you. I'm trying to.
Brother. That's it.
Hold on. Because nobody violating you. But what you talking about,
I'm
though?
being respectful to you, bro.
But I'm keeping it up. But I'm telling you what.
What's the issue with this now?
No, it ain't no issue.
I accept your apology.
No, I bet. If you want to blow this down, okay, I'm just letting you know.
Accept your apology.
I bet. I just want you to know, like, they put on your back, it was you.
What's looking like now, G?
Fine. Wait, how did it look before?
When things were starting to get heated, Specs had to come running to try and disarm the situation, but Phantom was set on clearing his name.
Let's go downstairs. Let's go upstairs. But who violated Phantom? What you saying? You sound violating?
It's not you, Phantom.
So why you making this seem like I'm violating? I'm touching you. OG, hold on. Because I don't want you to think I violated you, because whole time I never violated you. It's fine.
So you don't have to say no.
After the show ended, Phantom went on to talk about the whole situation, saying how it
Beat
could have
his ass.
escalated even further if Castillo kept holding the grudge.
Yeah, I said, bro, because if this want to get crafty, we can do that, bro. Like, we can get busy. Like, you feel me? Not saying that I'm trying to get stupid on a fun game show, but if the business is telling you, yo, game, that was a mistake, and you saying like, nah, like, y'all violated, I'm on that too, like, and then like, you feel me? But I'm glad you feel me, you can have fun, whatever. But it was just, I felt like it was so stupid because he was holding over. He was tight though, and I think it wasn't even a span, chat.
And he's even gone off on other AMP members for messing with him, especially when it comes to his weight. Like the time Agent decided to play The Sims 4, with a chubby character calling it Phantom RP. But as soon as he realized what was going on, Phantom barged into his room to put an end to the disrespect.
Phantom is reacting to you right now. Okay, Phantom, if you're watching this,
Boxes, sure, they bring you stuff, but they can't show you how to use it.
I haven't said everyone else is saying this is Phantom RP. And okay, look. No, look. No, it is a look. I haven't said nothing to
Look, why is the title Phantom RP on the scene?
Is it really? Okay, I didn't make that title.
Who made the title?
I don't know. One of the mods.
Who? Unmod him right now.
Okay, which mod did it?
Who?
Yo.
Even Chris Next Door has had moments where he completely went off on disrespectful guests, despite him being one of the more chill members of the group. Like this time when he showed up to get a cut at Phantom's barbershop, and everything was going well until Ray decided to get a bit too zesty with the shaving cream, but Chris wasn't in the mood to be dealing with that type of behavior, so he had to quickly shut Ray down.
Damn, son. Hey, yo, what's going on?
This is what you would have come over here, we would have asked you, please go.
Yeah. Yo. Oh my God.
Don't cheat. You know what you got it, bro. What's that?
Davis is another AMP member who always keeps to himself, but isn't afraid of shutting down disrespectful guests. With a great example of this being the time he had to check a troll for violating his privacy and showing up multiple times at their house to try and make a video.
Don't come back to my house, guys. That's really invasive. You don't want to come to your house, right? All y'all saying y'all gonna shoot me. That's weird as hell. Don't do that. Don't do no weird shit no more.
Rakai also got on the wrong side of Davis because while he was at the new AMP house playing basketball with the rest of the guys, he decided to take a little snack break.
Oh my god. I haven't had a honey bun in so long. Hold on, chat, listen. Where's your microwave here?
But Davis was not at all pleased at this and immediately shut him down for not even asking permission to take them.
Listen, if you do not warm up your honey buns, bro, you've been eating honey buns the wrong way this whole time. You taking it's a honey bun. No! That is not yours. That is not yours. Are you actually that? Yours. Yo, hey. Do I come in your kitchen and steal food? Yo, yeah. Do I come in your kitchen and steal food? Yeah, I get a honey bun, bro. Dang, did you pay for the honey bun? You didn't pay to get the subs yet. Oh my. Yo, there's no way.
But all of that is nothing compared to when Davis went to war against Rakai and Ray alongside Agent, since they were being way too disrespectful toward all war between the two.
Okay, dude's gonna try to fix that. Oh my god. Which one, Chad? Which one will be next? I'm still trying to. Oh, how about this? I'm trying to talk to them. They don't want to talk to me, though. I hate that. Damn it. Like, now I look like the bad guy.
Idea, though.
You keep stuck to the side, we have a therapy session.
You stole my idea, Jack. Stole my idea.
Who stole you?
I was just telling Reggie about it, bro, last week.
But Ty Little wouldn't let that slide, and he quickly shut him down with his security guard to try and avoid a scene. And Rakai even turned the mic off since the guy was only there to farm clips.
So, let me ask you a question. As honest, you want to
My idea.
as honest, I'm not gonna do that shit.
I just
As an honest man.
I just told Reggie about it.
As an honest, I'm sorry. As an honest Reggie, Reggie my man though.
I told Reggie about it.
Oh, you put so many girls.
So why you trying to put so many girls? I just told him about it. He told me to go all the way through. And now I keep.
Duke Dennis also had to put a random clip farmer in his place during a basketball game because he just kept calling him soft to try and get a reaction out of him.
You sorry? You suck, bro. What's going on with you? You said what? No. You weak as you sorry. I'm not gonna buy nothing.
It wasn't until after the game that Duke really let the guy have it.
And you, how do I get?
I ain't gonna lie. If I was to smack your phone at your hand, you get bothering me all day being weird.
And going back to Agent for a bit, because you shouldn't mess with any of the AMP member cars if you don't want to get shut down like he did with this disrespectful guest.
That's your car?
Huh?
That's yours?
No.
Oh, so, you know, that's like car etiquette. It's made it. Nah, that would, if that was my car, I'd be mad right now. That's why I gotta tell you as a real, like, no need on that.
You don't like people laying on your car?
Nah, I would be mad. I wouldn't even not like it.
And with Kai, you definitely should not try to clip farm off of him if you don't want to end up like this next guy. Because while he was doing a stream with XQC to meet up with some of their fans on the street, he was approached by the Bill Clinton kid, who's famous for showing up at events and other people's streams for attention. The guy was quick to kick him out as soon as he realized who he was.
you not Lord? Boy, you being mad annoying. He disguised himself to try to defend it.
Even Ray had to go off on another streamer he had been beefing with throughout all of Streamer University. While they were hanging out with Tylil at the cafeteria, the two just started going at each other out of nowhere, with Tylil serving as a barrier between the two. Although I doubt they would have done anything crazy, it was more smoke than anything.
Yo, watch out, bro. Yo, watch out.
And speaking of crazy moments that happened during Streamer University, one streamer threw a massive party outside of campus without Kai knowing, and another one got himself expelled for doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So click this video to see who were the most loved and the most hated Streamer Universe.
Breaking news for American seniors. A new benefit program helps cover grocery costs with the 900.
Did you know the news shared? Words from Dirk's father have Dirk being released on bond. With this being his third attempt, his lawyers made an offer so great the judge can't refuse it.
I just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son for the release for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't co-prosecutor, he wasn't co-defense, but he was co-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's going to give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. So we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
This resulted in the judge taking 4 days to make a decision. Sadly, Lil Durk would be denied his bond for literally being too rich to use road. The feds say Lil Durk would need to go completely broke and give up all of his property to be granted bond, as they fear he might use his fortune to place bounties on witnesses.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is, under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Dirk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately, Dirk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
As his tweet then went viral reading, "If you think Dirk was denied bond because he's rich, you know nothing about this case." Didi's brother literally just snitched on all of OTF. Instead of making it public, they're hiding it to catch Dirk's lawyers by surprise. I found the evidence files, and it's very concerning. It's written, "The new Ted body cam footage of him begging to snitch against Dirk and OTF members has changed this case." Dirk's lawyers submitted paperwork for an extended time on their bond proposal, which made people wonder what Ted said to the feds, because Ted is OTF Didi's brother, who is Dirk's main hitter. But Ted was picked up by police at a local convenience store when he had a firearm on him.
What about that? A man had it with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
But while being taken into the police station, tears were streaming down his face, and he said, "I swear I'll tell you all about the murders."
Hey, stop it. Stop it.
Being placed into the waiting cell, Ted is seen crying his eyes out, wanting nothing more than to just rat on murderers he knows about.
Hey, hold on, you gotta relax on me. I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? Say what you're saying, man. We're gonna see what we can do for you, all right? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax on me. Relax, man. I don't want to get a bus for free. Relax. I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
But Dee Dee's last name popped up in the court paperwork, which had fans believing Dee Dee was snitching, but we now know it was Ted. It even resulted in OTF Vonnie being accused of snitching. So Dirk's best friend Bezu calmed the situation.
You almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out that his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King-Von cousin, protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. This is why we have streams like this. This is, you know, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, you know, maybe jumped it maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge. Very ironic name.
Jam got him in junior jail. Did 12 years. 12 years. Interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that ain't no smut on his name. He ain't.
We've got Dirk's brother D Thang. Number 2 is Jam's baby mom, because she was taken out after Dirk found out Jam was snitching. Feds think OTF Jam is the key to putting Dirk in jail for all 3 crimes. It's this Instagram live where Dirk However, months before being arrested, Dirk knew on Dirk. Because weirdly enough, Rick Baby sort of called out Dirk for being responsible for Lil Pap's passing in this interview 3 years ago.
But was this an attempted hit or
I can't say that no more.
Then they put you
Why?
Why
You can't say that no more. Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Federal charges in California.
Nah, because Lil Pop.
So this is about the.
Oh! What's that? But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
Although there's new lyric evidence against Dirk, with Dirk rapping the lyrics, told me they got an Addy go, they got the location go, as it connects to the reporter. Rick Baby says that he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location if Dirk had asked.
Why is that? Then there's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, and had he had asked me, I probably would have been. Because if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I link a bar? Sure. I said if he make the call right now, it's up there.
Right. The feds have him in lockup now, pressing serious charges against him, which will force him to snitch on Dirk.
So, you did the thing. Or?
Missed a call. You guys want a duo photo?
Oh, see now.
Ah, my boy K-Son, he did not.
Oh, see now. They were being outmanaged earlier playing defense. I fuck with you, sis. That was W Lob. W fucking Lob right there. W Lob. Finally, he was out there chasing down blocks.
W Lob. What you mean?
Let me see y'all's pictures. Yo, hey, let me know. I'll put that for the vision.
Yeah, that's a good fit. I like the jeans.
Wait, they have the camera ready to go too? Timothy, Greg, like a white boy.
I was like, he's naming just white boy names. Yeah.
Put it or no?
Looks good.
Yo, offer her the hoodie. Jason, listen to me. I know you can hear me. She's cold. Hi. Do you want to wear my hoodie? It's just the little things, Jason. It's just the little things. Offer the hoodie.
They spamming 30. I'm crying.
My bad. That was bad. That was bad. My fault. That was on me. No, you gotta get healthy. Like, come on. Come on, John. I'm kidding, by the way, John. We love John. We love John. W. John. Should we do a prom? Wait, I have a better idea. Hold on. Jason, if you can hear me, listen, I know I'm a content creator myself, and I have a lot of things right now that I'm dealing with the esports stuff, I'm streaming, whatever. I will sacrifice 7 days to be your cameraman in Japan. If you need a cameraman, it's okay, I insist. No. No, I know what you're saying, you have argued. No, I insist, I'll go for free. I'll pay for my own.
Chat.
You don't got it, please. Please. I insist.
We need to figure some shit out.
I insist. You guys love me? The hover hand. Right, you guys. Catch. I didn't catch that.
It's getting cold.
Good work. That's good. They say one more.
Why don't you guys do like a super up?
Nah, someone at the top looks a W sibling. Yo, come on, bro. That's just gotta be racist. Hey, this is good work. This is good work right here, though. Chat, look how naturally she goes into the shoulder here.
Why don't you guys do like a super up?
Look at this. Yo, that's really.
I got a post on TikTok today. Hold on, chat.
That's really good.
Oh, we look good.
Hey, man. Remind me where I
K son crazy.
A while back, I said something I regretted instantly.
Smelliest wrestler.
Oh man, RVD.
Like you, 16-7.
Yeah.
You would think that's where he was going with it until he said that bullshit. You know, I've been in business 35 years. But he was in for a cup of coffee. What a funny lie. It gave me a nightmare. Really? Yeah.
Right now, I'm on my way to Rob Van Dam to make amends, and you guys are coming with me. I think this is it. Let's see. Rob has got a damn fortress. I hope I got their address right. Hey, Katie. Hey, Katie, it's Maven. Hey, I owe you and Rob an apology. Is it okay if I come in? Thank you. Thank you. How are you? Hey, good to meet you. Hey, listen, I know you guys heard what I said on that podcast. I can tell you all day long, I didn't mean it. I didn't. But I know how much I know how it sounds. Please accept my apology. That's not how I meant it. And anyway, and the fact that it upset you, it truly bothers me. So I thank you so much. Can I see Rob? Wonderful.
We got some ring toss. We got the rings on this door, and I have to make at least a dome. Let's get this going. All right, guys, less than 5 minutes. Let's do it. Oh, light work. All right, come on. Second one. First try. Oh, so close. Wait. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. No!
Chat.
Brother, I might be cooked. Woo! Yes, let's go. Okay, I have to restart if I touch this. We're good? 1 minute and 30. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. No. Oh. Yes. 25 seconds. Guys, if I miss this, I lose the whole challenge. Yeah, you're gonna hear the pop, all right.
W's.
Yes! Woo! Man, they should be pulling up any second. Guys, to show my gratitude and gratefulness towards the Trying Something New fam, they gave me their RV for the entire day. They treated me like family. They are amazing, happy, positive people. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I got them some gifts. I got the kids brand new Nintendo Switch 2s. Like, these are so freaking sick, and I feel like life on the road. A Switch would be amazing to have. I'm not sure if they already have a gaming console in here, but I got one for each of the kids. These actually just came out like 2 weeks ago, which is awesome. But at least I don't have to clean the poop.
Who's in chat?
Yes. Oh, excited to see their reaction, baby.
Drop W's down
And
below.
honestly, huge shout out to all the supporters I met today. They were showing nothing but love. They were helping me with the challenges, and honestly, days like this remind me of why I'm super blessed. And you know, for people that come up to me in public and say what's up, take pictures with me, it means the absolute world. Yo, we just heard the train horn. They have just arrived. Oh, they're blasting my song. Yo, that's lit. How was it?
So much fun.
You guys had fun?
Yeah.
Let's go. It was amazing.
Are you sweaty?
Yes, big time. Those chores, you guys told me to work. I'm not gonna lie, but I completed them.
You're
with
getting
the time. All done. Yes.
Should we go inside?
Yeah, let's go inside. Let's go inside for sure. You guys are gonna have
Boy,
a
was it.
surprise too. I wanted to get you guys.
No way. No way.
Switch 2. Of course. There you go. Yep. So these just came out like 2 weeks ago. I feel like, yeah, of course. I feel like this is perfect for the road. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
Surprise for you for finishing the challenge.
Yes. Okay, wait, where should I go? Should I go in the living room?
Yeah, go to the living room.
Okay.
They'll be right there.
Oh my gosh.
Chat.
Should I close my eyes? Okay.
Okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! A care package! I just see Dr. Pepper. I'm happy. Is that s'mores?
Yes.
Candy.
That's what you love. This is the since you completed the challenge.
Oh! Yes!
The final piece is you get our keys so you can come anytime.
No way. Are you serious? Really? No way! Thank you guys so much. Let's get a group hug going. Let's get a group hug. Thank you guys. Thank you. Today was amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys, everyone out there watching, please show some love to the Trying Something New fam. Please subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Try something new.
Yeah, that's the whole message right there. So thank you guys. The chores were amazing. It literally fit my style, my vibe. So yeah.
And you've never had any switches before, so
They're gonna switch twos. Let's go. They're gonna be sick. Let me know how you guys like them. All right, whatever you guys do. Get out
loved her game plays. Then Brad showed up with game riddance and beads. So they mixed their scents. They discovered they were set mates. It smells like it's going on. Makes Max more happy with games.
We are pursuing the network of serious
Hold on, chat.
Beneath some of the busiest roads in the Philippines, there are hidden worlds.
He's living under the bridge. What the? This is insane.
Places so tight, so dark, so unforgiving. You have to crawl in the tiniest openings to find them. I'm in Tondo, one of the most densely packed, brutally poor slums in Asia.
I'm finna do it.